Alright, so if you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, how do I hatch eggs without moving? Now, if the thought of going outside happens to scare you, there is an alternative on what you can do to hatch an egg. And good news for you, champ, it requires only 3 steps and minimal effort. Now, if you see here on the screen, before all this starts, I'm going to go ahead and check the distance I have on my eggs currently. Now, if we take a look at our egg over here on the screen, we notice that its distance is exactly 5.07. So it's real simple. There's only 3 things you need to be able to accomplish this. First, your phone. Next, sandwich bag. And the last thing is some tape. So the first step is really easy, so bear with me here. You're gonna open the bag, you're gonna chuck your phone inside there, and close it up. See, we're starting off nice and easy here. That's all you need to do. Now step 2 is you tape that fucker to a ceiling fan. Step 3, go ahead and just put it on its lowest setting. Fucking easy. So basically you're gonna go ahead, after you tape the phone, just sit back and let it run for a while. Alright, it's been almost 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and get this shit down. Sneep, sneep. This is probably the most difficult part. Alright, so we're gonna look right now to see how much distance was made using the fan for probably like almost 20 minutes. I'd probably say like 18. Let's take a look here. Oh, fuck yeah! We made 0.08 distance. Look at that. So with that kind of distance per time, you're gonna have to leave this thing on overnight. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, well shit, can't leave it overnight, the battery dies in 1 hour. But that's okay, don't worry about that, because what we can do is hook up a portable charger to it. Alright, so we're gonna get this all prepped now. And you may be wondering, oh, what's the point of these sandwich bags? Well, you see, I'm not fucking disgusting, and I don't like tape being smeared and the residue being left on my devices. So that's why I prefer using these. Alright, now you may think this looks fucking silly, but then you gotta realize that your ceiling fan is already more technologically advanced than almost all of North Korea. I think this fan is 1 step away from being a piece of art. Alright, so I'm just going to say, I honestly expected nothing to happen when I was attempting to do this, so the fact that even happened is a miracle in itself. So if for some reason the idea of ceiling fans frighten you and you don't want to use them or want to stay away from them as far as possible, there are some other alternatives that you can follow. Those being, for example, toy trains, dogs, or toddlers. Just go ahead and strap your phone to one of the kids and let them go play for a couple hours, come back and bam, you got a fucking Lapras. I'm going to go ahead and just say that toddlers are useless and they just siphon your resources, so consider this as a way of them paying rent. One last thing to point out is that screen timeout on phones vary, and a lot of them can't stay on forever. Now, there are plenty of apps in the App Store that let you change that setting and modify the timeout to whatever time you want, and I'm going to let you guys be the big boys and pick whichever one that you would think would work best for you. Anyway, that just about sums it up, and that's probably the easiest way you can hatch an egg without fucking doing anything. I mean, the last option would be to put it in the microwave and stick it in a tray, but I personally would not recommend that one.
Give it all you got, can't stop now, keep moving.